Like one of the comments like production value top tier. So that's a testament to your work too, bro.
Yep.
Plantita. Look at how impressive this is. Plantita.
Get her and talk to her about me. Go.
No.
He's gonna interview right now. Go.
No.
While you're doing that, go.
I don't know how to interview.
Just talk.
Anywhere. Kill. Oh shit. Alright, well that was actually pretty interesting. Maybe you gotta bring more height.
Yeah. We did play the 2-on-2 against Bob.
A lot of people be wearing answers. After the 0-3 start, we caught our stride, won 6 games straight. Like I said, I was playing really well. Got best player of the game, 1 game, and then we kind of took a couple steps back. We lost 2 straight, and then we won again. And then it all came down to quotient and point system, right? So we ended up finishing the conference with a twice to beat disadvantage. So we had to beat a really strong Magnolia team twice. And those games were super crazy. And everybody kind of expected us to lose because we had twice to beat disadvantage. Magnolia was playing really well. You know, Baroka, Paul Lee, and Xavier, Lucero, and Will Navarro were really doing wonders for that team. So everybody thought that we were gonna lose and kind of see an early exit, but our team's pretty tough, man, and all the guys work really hard. So we ended up winning twice in a row, or 2 games in a row, and then we ended up moving on to the semis against Rainershine. Yeah, Rainershine, man, they're an up and coming team. I mean, they proved that, you know, they're one of the top teams in the league just because they've made it to the semis 4 conferences in a row. So, you know, those guys are young. They play really hard. They're a running gun team, so as a defense, you gotta kind of be disciplined, or as an offense as well, you gotta be kind of disciplined in shot selection and that stuff, because they like to get the ball out and run on makes and misses. So, and they got some guys out there that can really hurt you in transition and out in the perimeter. So those guys are tough, man. They're tough to beat, and you've seen it in our series in the semis. But I feel like our veteran mindset and guys that have been there before really helped us in that series, just because you know, we kind of knew that we had to slow the game down and not play at their pace and kind of play at our pace, right? So.
Backing people down. Here's Boy Adam left open for 3. There, but then the defense of D&D locked in, and their offense follows. Here's that 3-pointer from Boy Adam to make it a double-digit ball game, as Rainershine are left scrounging for answers here with around 3 minutes left. And the ball will go back to D&D, and that will do it here. 96-91 as BGR gets a slam.
Simon, 2-man game. Kelly will launch from 3 and hit. They've got to score and score quickly. Enciso puts up a 3 and hits.
gets it. Important three-pointers here for Simon Enciso as TNT are fighting their way back into this one.
I think it's just, you know, the experience of, you know, playing professional basketball for 10 years. Like I said, your career in the games and the seasons, it's always going to be a roller coaster. So, there's games you're going to play really well. There's games you're going to play really bad. Like, you can't control any of that. The only thing you control is staying in the moment and just being ready for your moment whenever it's called, right? So, I think I've been on so many different teams. And literally every team I've been on, that's something that I've always had to do, so I'm just kind of used to it. But that's just being a professional. You know, things are not always going to go your way, but if you stay being a professional and being ready at all times, then when your moment is called, then you're going to be ready for it. So that's kind of something I live by. And yeah, those games that I caught strides, I was just given the opportunity and I was ready for it. So that's the biggest thing for me in my career right now, is just whenever I get an opportunity, just take advantage of the opportunity and be ready. The only thing that was really on my mind was we could have ended the series earlier so we could get rest and have guys that were injured rest a little bit more so they would be ready for the finals. And then another thought that came to my mind was just kind of reflecting on like the time where, you know, I wasn't on a team and I was kind of, you know, stressing about where my career was going and if I even was going to be able to play under the bright lights again with a team. And then to get on Talking Text and then my first conference, get to the finals, right, is an accomplishment in itself. So another thought was just reflecting on like where I was earlier that year and just being grateful to make it to the finals again and have a chance to win another championship, right? So.
Takes the dribble, Pugoy inside, the kick out to Enciso. He will take the three and make it. If he's not shooting, he's creating for open threes.
What up, Mom?
So how was your flight?
Nalo kayo?
We won last night.
Was it a big or?
We're up by 20 and then we won by 3. Crazy. It's here. Let's go. Dito, Kuya Lloyd. Mom, you're here. What's up? What do you got to say to the vlog?
I know.
You
It's so
excited?
surreal.
Yeah. Excited. Game 1, we won. Whatever they want to say, controversial or whatever. But we got the win somehow, some way. And got a big surprise. Game 2, my mom's here. She just flew in. So she'll be watching the whole series from now on. So that's going to be a good support system for me. Other than just, my family here with me and my girlfriend only. So adding her to the mix is going to bring a lot of motivation, a lot of energy. It's always good to have people come back home and come out here and support. So last championship that I won, my dad came out, and now it's my mom's turn. So hopefully the same result comes and I win another championship while she comes out here and she experiences it. The crowd, the whole thing. She hasn't watched me play since like 2017. I was still on Alaska. So then obviously Alaska's not in the PBA anymore. So that's how long it's been. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to enjoy my mom being out here, my girlfriend being out here, and really just locking in on what I need to do to help this team win, and hopefully we can get game 2. So yeah.
Enciso driving. And what a seal, by the way, from Kelly Williams to allow Simon Enciso to do that. Oh, yes.
All right, so we went to Cardinal Santos Hospital and met with the specialist about, my orbital fracture. And she pretty much said that she doesn't advise me to get back on the court because further injury would be very detrimental to my eyesight. So I'm probably gonna be out for the rest of the finals, which, kind of sucks because, it's just another opportunity for, my girlfriend to see me compete in the finals. And obviously my mom's here, so it'd be a good opportunity for her to, see me compete out there. And so it sucks not being able to do what I love and compete in front of family and try to compete to be part of history. But everything happens for a reason, and these are just the cards that are dealt right now. I'm sure this is something I gotta get through to ultimately get back to where I want to be. So don't know. It's just not a good feeling. I mean, I worked so hard, you know, to get on a team, to get to this point, to play, you know, my old team. You know, it just would have been a great story. Like I said, everything happens for a reason. You know, God has something better planned for me, so maybe, you know, might not be right now, but, you know, down in the future, we'll see what happens, but, man, it's just not a good feeling. Obviously, I want to play and compete and help the team, but I think in this situation, I gotta take care of my health before anything. Obviously, I wanna be out there and playing, but I also don't want to be blind. So, yeah, that's what's happening right now. Just out here packing up. Gotta put this all in the suitcases and stuff like that. And then we gotta, and you know, maybe bring some shoes. Definitely gotta bring some basketball shoes because I'm working out while I'm out there, staying in shape. Yeah, this is the shoe wall. Got the GOAT. Go ahead, shout out to Quincy Miller. Actually, Quincy Miller was my teammate at San Miguel, and he painted that for me. So, shout out to Quincy. And yeah, man. So we just getting ready. About to pull an all-nighter. Not gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna sleep on the plane because it's a 14-hour plane ride back home. And yeah, man. On to the next conference. It's just what it is when you play in the PBA. You're in the finals. You get a little break. Go see family. And then you back into the next conference. And I've been doing this for 10 years now, so just on to the next one. Can't be content. Gotta find a way to be better. So that's what I'm gonna do.